All right, good morning, everyone. It's 9, so we're going to get started. Good morning. As always, everyone at home, please make sure that your mics are muted just so everyone can hear properly. I'm happy to be back. It's been, I think, 2 weeks since I've been here with you folks, so I'm glad to be back in my normal routine. I went to the Tulip Festival the first week, and then I had to go down to California to see my family last week, so I'm back. Yeah, everything is all right. My grandfather is sick, but I did get to spend some time with him, so that was really precious. So I'm really glad I got to do that. And Paula is so amazing. She covered for me the whole time I was gone, and so I was really grateful for that. Before I left, I went and did the Paint Your Pet event, and my goodness, was this a blast. We were all shocked by how difficult it was because it was hard, but the teacher was so hands-on. She would come and help us and show us techniques and correct little mistakes that we made. I think everyone's paintings turned out amazing. They definitely, in the beginning, looked like they weren't going to come together, and then by the end, we were just shocked. It was like the picture of our pet was right on the canvas. So we had a really great time. This studio is really nice. I'm definitely going to design another event at this studio. I think we're going to do a paint and sip, so it'll be a little bit easier, and it'll be on a weekend. So I'm hoping more people will want to come down for that one. But we're definitely going to go back in July. The teacher, like I said, was amazing. So we would love to work with her again, I think. Yay, this was a lot of fun for me. I'm a huge Star Wars fan, and I did a May the 4th be with you celebration. I had some fun little food puns, Padawan popcorn, Yoda soda, and Han Rolos. And we put up the pipe and drape. It was in the afternoon, so it wasn't dark outside yet, but we had a full movie theater vibe in here. Everybody got comfy chairs. It was dark. The sound was loud. We had a really good time. Everybody that came said that they enjoyed it a lot. The popcorn machine is awesome, and I'm going to be using it more often. It was so easy to use, and it made such good like movie theater popcorn right there, and the whole lodge smelled like popcorn. So this was really fun for me to put together. It was only $5 too, and you know that's like $20 cheaper than taking yourself to the actual movie theater. So I figured it's a pretty good deal, and it's a really nice way to just get together and watch a movie together. I am going to be putting out a survey to get some input because I'd like to do at least one movie a month, and I want to see what kind of movies people want to come and see. So I'm going to be putting together a survey. I've never done one of those before, but I'm going to use the Survey Monkey. I'm sure most of you are familiar with it. And hopefully I'll get some responses that will help me choose movies that everybody will want to come and watch. Okay, we did the donation drive last month for the Wall Mall location in Puyallup, the Washington Alaskan Malamute Rescue. I dropped off all of this amazing stuff that we got together for the donation drive. Thank you to everyone who donated. I dropped it off yesterday, and oh my goodness, the kennel manager was the sweetest person you can imagine. I am so glad that we did this for her. She loves those dogs so much. She actually lives on the property, and in her backyard, she fosters and trains these dogs that have been abused and abandoned, and she just has so much love for them, and she was so grateful for everything that we gave her. It felt really good to be a part of that. So everybody should be really thrilled that we were a part of such a great organization, and we really supported her a lot. She was so thrilled with all the stuff we gave her. And I got to meet the dogs, and they were really sweet and very, very fluffy. Food and beverage update. We rolled out a new food and beverage menu this week. So we're really excited. I took some pictures just to show everyone. I was at the menu tasting. So these are how they plated them at the menu tasting. Of course, during the first week of a menu rollout, they tweaked the plating a little, so it might not look exactly like this. But I put some of this up just so you can see what we've got coming. We've got these spicy wings with a kimchi. This is our Mediterranean flatbread. We've got a quesadilla. These are shrimp lettuce wraps. Super good, the shrimp lettuce wraps. Yeah. Yes, so the wraps are disassembled and you can make them however you like. We actually did change this one a little bit. There's raw radishes on here. We decided to do pickled radishes. So things like that, little tweaks are being made still. But yeah, the food and beverage team is really proud of their new menu. So definitely stop by the Mantle to try some of this delicious food. I think my favorite, oh gosh, it's hard to say. We've got the chicken pot pie down in the corner, served in a skillet with biscuits on top. It is absolutely phenomenal. Dark meat chicken, they slow cook the mix inside. So good. The shrimp and grits as well in this top corner. Oh my gosh, the creamiest grits I think I have ever had. It was absolutely fantastic. So definitely go down and check it out. Also very exciting. I know a lot of people have been asking for calzones to be added to the menu. We did it. It's this little picture in the middle. So we have a calzone on the menu for right now, and we're going to try it out and see how that works. I think that people will be pretty excited about it.
I would say the chicken sandwich, the chicken was huge.
The chicken was huge?
Yes.
In a good way or a bad way?
A good way.
Okay, good.
It was excellent chicken, but
oh, good.
expect to eat chicken. I mean,
yeah. Yeah. So for everyone at home, we got some feedback that there's a lot of chicken on the chicken sandwich. So if you get it, be ready to eat a lot of chicken, which I think is what we were going for. That one comes with the avocado and the lettuce and tomato on it, right? Yeah. I love a good chicken sandwich. Okay. We're going to be hearing about this a lot in the next couple of months. I want to get as much exposure as possible to get everybody hooked up with One Day University. I did get a pretty good amount of emails, but I just want to remind everyone again, One Day University is back and it is better than ever if you ask me. Now you get access to the entire library and you can watch these educational videos on your own time. You can explore and pick exactly the topics that you want. It's really cool. I was actually looking through the library the other day and there's just an endless amount of topics in there. So if anybody needs some educational stimulation, you know, you can go into your One Day University, learn something new. And I've had a lot of questions from the people that did email me about the subscription cost. Seven Summits Lodge is covering the subscription cost for this. So it will tell you, like, it will show up like this on your credit card statement. Don't worry about that. You're not going to get a charge from them. We have paid for the subscription indefinitely. So we're going to keep doing this for our members. And make sure you tell everyone you know. Email Daisy to get access to One Day University. All right, now getting into the events. This one, registration closes on the 8th, so I just wanted to bring it up again. We're going to go to the Museum of Flight, and it's going to be a really good time. I have personally never been, but I looked at it, and there's a ton of cool stuff. We are actually receiving a docent tour for the World War II exhibit. So the theme of May is honoring our heroes and sheroes. So I decided to honor the heroes and sheroes that fought in World War II by exploring this exhibit. We also have the option, if it's something that you are interested in, to use the flight simulator, which I get very motion sick, so it's probably not something I'm going to do. And if you suffer from the same thing, you might not want to do that yourself. But it is an option, and I've heard that it is, it's like a full professional flight simulator. So it's going to be a really cool opportunity. We're going to have lunch in the cafe and just explore this absolutely fantastic museum. It is up in Seattle, but the drive will not be difficult. It's all highway and there's parking right there. We don't have to drive through the city, nothing crazy like that. So make sure that you sign up if you want to come. I think it's going to be a really fun day and we're definitely going to learn a lot. All right, we added the sound bath experience. We did this in March, I believe, once, and I decided to bring it back just because it's kind of a unique thing. So what it is sound therapy. So it's kind of like a meditation. They bring these big metal bowls and they play like soothing sounds and music on them. And it's kind of a meditative thing where you just sort of sit and feel the noise. Do you lay down? Did you do it last time? Oh, cool. Yeah. So anybody, there is a waiver that has to be signed for this just because the sound can make people some people a little disoriented. But from what I heard from some of the other people that attended, it was pretty interesting. So go ahead and get your tickets for that if you want to give it a try. If people sign up, if people sell out the experience again, then we'll bring it back again. So just make sure that you check this out on MTL if you want to come. I am going to be leading a paint class on Thursday, May 25th. We're going to be painting these little vases. They're like 5 inches tall. They're ceramic. We're going to be doing freehand painting, so you can decorate them however you want. It's just kind of an excuse to get together and get creative. I'm not a professional artist, so we're all just going to be there having fun. These vases are kind of unique in the way that the paints that come with them will paint them on, and then you have to bake the vase for a certain amount of time to give it like a shiny, glossy finish. So you'll have to take the vase home and do that yourself, but they'll make a great gift for someone, or maybe you want to keep it in your house, whatever you want to do. We're going to have some snacks and just sort of hang out in Hudson and do some painting. Okay, we did a Rise and Shine workshop in April with Karen Watson. It was a morning session, and it sold out, and we got some really good feedback from it. So we're bringing her back. We're going to be doing an evening session this time, and she has sort of focused her workshop a little bit more. I think in our first workshop, we worked on daily habits and also long-term goals. In this one, we are going to be focusing on creating a set of daily habits that you want to add to your life in order to give you a little bit of structure, a little bit more purpose. I'm calling it a goal-setting workshop right now. So Karen is amazing. She is so encouraging. She always checks in with me, even though she doesn't have to. Like, how are your daily goals going? She is a sweetheart, and we're really happy to bring her back. So if you want to do this, it's going to be a 2-hour session. It was a lot of fun last time. I'm going to be serving snacks, and the bar will be open at that time. So if you want to get some drinks for the workshop, you absolutely are welcome to. And yeah, she's going to bring in little worksheets and help people set up some habits that they want to add to their daily routine. Okay, this is a new one. We're going to give a try. I just activated this a few days ago. We are going to an escape room in Tacoma. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I've always wanted to do an escape room. It's all about using your brain, solving puzzles, looking for hidden little clues in the room. We're doing the Sorcerer's Rescue, so we have to rescue the sorcerer and put back all of the evil things that he let out into the world. It's going to be kind of fun and playful. I have read a ton of reviews, and I actually have a personal testimony from somebody who went, saying that this escape room is extremely nice. It should be a ton of fun. So make sure you get your tickets for that. I know that it's kind of out there, but I think that if anybody wants to come and test their wit, you should. Hopefully we can solve it, but the solve rate on this is only 25%. So we'll see how Trilogy holds up to the rest of the people, but I know we have some smart cookies in the neighborhood, so yeah.
Is this like, are you like locked in a room or something? Is it like a claustrophobia thing?
So the question for those at home is, are you locked in a room? They like to say locked with quotation marks. There is always a way out. If you are extremely claustrophobic, it might be a little bit triggering for you, but you can get out. There's always a panic button, a door will open, nobody is trapped in there permanently. It's only 60 minutes long, so it's an hour in the room, which honestly, looking at the list, oh my gosh, we have a lot of puzzles to solve. So yeah. I don't think that they give you the answer if you don't solve it, because they don't want people like distributing the information. You do have to sign a waiver that says that you won't tell anybody like what you did in the escape room, kind of like a confidentiality thing, because they don't want people to just come in with all this prior knowledge of how to do it. So I don't think your curiosity will be satisfied if we don't solve it, but I hope we do. We'll see. All right. That's all I've got for you folks this week. Does anyone have any questions? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So for the Museum of Flight, we will be meeting at the lodge and we will be caravanning up. So I'll be driving, you can follow behind me, or you can find a place to carpool in someone's car if you want to do that. If you would rather meet us at the door of the museum, you're totally welcome to do that as well. I will be checking everybody in. So there aren't specific tickets to hand out. You'll have to come in with me, but if you want to meet me outside of the museum, you can just shoot me an email and let me know that that is what will be happening. Yes. I do not know the answer to that question. Yes, so the Museum of Flight is up by Boeing. Obviously I wasn't here last year, so I didn't know that we went, but yes, it is.
It was very nice. Really a lot bigger than
Yeah, the museum is really large. I picked just one exhibit for us to go through, but we do have entry into the museum until 5 o'clock that night when it closes. So if you want to continue exploring the museum after our guided docent tour, you have entry into the museum, so you can go and do that for sure. Anything else? Questions, comments, concerns? Oh, one more thing. The pool is open. Hooray! Robert is amazing. He helped us get it done. We opened way early. We thought we would be closed for 3 weeks, and I think it was 1. Yeah, so we did it in 1. We're really grateful that that happened. Obviously, the repairs were minimal this time, so it won't be like this every time, but we can just count our lucky stars that it worked out this way. And the pool floor is functioning extremely well right now, so everything's looking really good. Yeah. Well, all right, everyone, thanks for coming as always, and I will be here next week, so I'm excited to see you all then. Thank you.